non-unique solutions, ensuring I didn't use it very long. Just finished that podcast, and Stitcher started a later podcast. I'm guessing it was just released, as it wasn't in the list when I started. Wow. Good luck. And that's from Jerry. Thank you very much, Jerry. Dor, anything to say about this?
I like the Math Dooku. I think it absolutely rocks. And it does make sense because the 31st was a Saturday. So maybe you posted a new episode. Yeah, I've got to say, man, that Math Dooku, I love it because, like he said, there is only one unique answer, period.
Yeah.
I like absolutes.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Because in this universe, they're kind of rare.
Very.
Like Skype working with a Lexicon Alpha.
Silly Skype. How can you not work with the Lexicon Alpha? All right. Ray says, Steve and staff, as usual, thanks for the podcast. I thought by now I would have tried some ROMs on my Galaxy Nexus, but I have not. I've been waiting patiently for a promised Verizon update. The fact that I have not rooted or ROMmed my phone may speak well for ICS. One thing I have had a problem with is icon size and lost real estate due to the Google search bar at the top of the home screen, which cannot be deleted without rooting as far as I know. Wow, that's lame. An app called Drippler, which is a Nexus owner's news feed of sort, suggested trying a launcher, ADW Launcher, or the paid version, which I have, is called ADW Launcher EX. It's $3.32. I tried Go Launcher, which seemed to be popular also. I've used it for a week and went back to stock because perhaps you, Steve, or your staff may have used it. I have not used Go Launcher, but I'm sure the staff probably has. ADW Launcher EX made icon resizing, widget resizing, and Google search bar removal easy. I would suggest watching the video, and he attached a link. It was very helpful for me. 150 themes included. Themes for Door, Ubuntu. Sean has his My UI. It is Sean who loves MUI. That's what you call it. That's funny. MEWIE. MUI, Fooey, I say. ROM, mod, theme, who cares? I have ADW Launcher EX. I love this launcher. It has made ICS what I needed it to be. Sorry, Sean, just kidding. Thanks, guys. Battery, 83%. That's from Ray. I love how Ray puts his battery. Ray's the only one that actually responded to that demand. It wasn't even a request. It was demand. If you're going to write us an email, you have to put your battery life or I won't read it. Mm-hmm. But I forgot about it and I went back on it. But Ray's the only one who is playing by that game. So thanks, Ray. What do you guys think about this?
Ray's sharp.
Anything else on this?
I would say there's actually two other launchers.
Yeah.
Nova and Apex. They're both very good launchers. Apex is done by Android Does. They do he's also the creator of Fancy Widgets. And Nova Launcher is done by Kevin Barry, not the Kevin Barry of Linux Basics, a different Kevin Barry, though he might take credit for it. Knowing him. Yeah. The Kevin Barry of Widget Locker. So those are both really good. They're based on the general source code of the stock ICS launcher. That gets, a little bit newer, a little bit more fresh. I actually, at the moment, I just left ADW. I used to use ADW, the paid version, the EX. But since the developer, Ander, he actually lost his source code when all those websites were being taken down, mega upload and stuff. He had all the source code on there. He didn't have it backed up. So
wow, serious?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He mentioned on his blog that he lost it, so he's got to restart his whole thing. So the next version of ADW, which will be ice cream based instead of Ferrari or gingerbread, he says he's not sure if it's going to be a different app or what because he's lost everything, the key code. Basically, he's got to rewrite the app like I'm blanking out. Who wrote the Caleb Fultz? He had to rewrite the app because of the key code and source code. So you'll probably have to do the same thing. And I, as a huge ADW fan, I used it for 2 years. And then I switched my launcher to, and I'm probably going to get flack for this, to Launcher 7. That's a Windows 7 based.
Wow.
Boy, hey.
I've been using it for...
Steve got an iPad. Ellis is using a Windows 7 launcher. Jeez.
I actually converted someone else to it.
What is this world coming to?
I actually like it really well. I know I'm having a confession. It's everything's on one page, and I can put folders in the tile, and the tiles are animated.
You know I got to tell Knucklehead, right?
I know. You guys are going to kill me on the Troy Nation podcast. Oh, I'm going to have to take off for a month.
I'm just happy Ellis brought this up because it diverts attention from what the bad thing I did.
Guys,
wow, that's actually pretty cool looking.
And look at the tiles. Look, they animate the little icon.
Wow. Well, look, Windows didn't make that, right? That's not a Microsoft product, right?
No, we just copied and reanimated it.
There. So, yeah, it's not really Windows.
Oh,
So
no.
it's a zombie?
Adore. I can actually, on the email, it's got a cube effect, and so I can repeat what's the next email. It's called the Launcher 7.
That's awesome.
I won't say who I converted, but you can figure out someone in my family.
Johnson,
Gonna
you
kill
do.
me.
Oh, well, Steve sees your brother-in-law or something. No,
He's supposed to be my father.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have two fathers, technically.
It's a long story, guys.
Yeah, it's long.
You must go to a Linux Fest to experience this.
Yes.
Cool. I don't know how we got on that. Oh, we're responding to Ray's email. Thank you, Ellis, for that.
The launchers.
The launchers.
The launchers are back.
All right, next email is from John. He says, check out Smarter for Gmail. That's SMARTR. Steve, this has saved me countless hours trying to track down email and contact info from folks and friends of folks. There's an Android app for the info as well that pulls from your account as well. Actually, I like the app better than the Gmail add-in since I have to constantly log into the desktop, but not the phone app. Smarter by Zobni, that's Xobni, is unlike any address book you've ever used. Smarter makes it easy to manage your relationships by creating a complete and social profile for anyone you've ever emailed with, including photos, company info, latest social network updates, and the people you have in common. Download the Smarter Inbox for Gmail browser extension. It's free at zobni.com/Gmail. Here's a video about Smarter Inbox for Gmail works. It's on Vimeo. So just go to Vimeo and type Smarter, S-M-A-R-T-R, and you'll see the video. That's from John Zobni. That's an interesting name for a developer. Thank you, John. I have not tried Smarter. Have any of you guys tried Smarter?
I haven't.
I'm not.
No, me neither. Good call. Got to check that one out. Another one from John. Getting caught up on the AAA backlog. I love my new wireless headset, wearing them while I flit about working on computers, etc. The comment in episode 70 about mentioning the app name more often than the intro and then Doors recap is right on. Having had two roommates in college who were radio DJs, I've always appreciated the practice of backselling a song on the radio after it has played. Doing so with the apps would be greatly appreciated. Now that you've been in the Bay Area for a while, have you developed favorite spots to chow down? That's from John. Yeah, I go to Sonny's to answer his... That's the easy question. That's easy. I go to Sonny's, and that's my main southern place to chow down. Now, as far as your earlier mention about saying the names of apps after we talk about them, honestly, I'm just going to forget. Like, you could tell me this, and I will forget. And I think it's a good idea, and when we remember, I think we'll do it. But I can't promise that we're going to remember to do that, because I know I'll forget. So, what is Sean wearing?
I'm a Sean Chassoni.
I looked. Oh, okay. I looked at Sean. He's got a Google Hangout mustache on, and it looks perfect on him.
Yeah, I just go. There you go.
Hilarious. Door's got an eye patch, and then Ellis isn't wearing anything. Thank you, Ellis.
I'm still trying to figure out the settings.
Amazing. You guys are cracking me up. So that is their response. Door now looks like a clown. That is their response to you, John. That's what they think about your email. All right. This one's from Paul. He says, Great show. Too good, in fact, because since I've been listening, I'm up to nearly 100 apps. Wait, did we read this one yet? I think I read this.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar about the apps.
It does. I'll keep reading it because I don't know if we read this. Why? Hang on one sec, guys. Oh, yeah, he sent us a second one. That's why. Steve, Dor, Sean, and Eric, thanks for reading my email. First off, I apologize for mistakenly thinking you guys mentioned App Garden. I thought Sean brought it a month or so ago, but I went back through the show list and I didn't see it. I must have discovered myself while looking for one of your other suggestions, so I must have discovered it myself. Anyway, it's a great app combing over 50 smaller apps in one package. I guess he meant combining. Over 50 smaller apps in one package. Apps like dictionaries, various calculators, timers, weather, and too many more to mention. Very useful in my quest to consolidate my installations. Here's the link. And it's just called App Garden. You guys can check it out in Google Play. Lots of fitness-related stuff in there as well. Lalo. Thanks again for the great show and keep up the good work. That is from Paul. Thanks for the follow-up, Paul. App Garden. Looks like something definitely to check out. Ray sent us more money for a hat to donate to somebody. And Ray, thank you very much. I will definitely donate to a person who does not have one. And much appreciated. I think we'll give one to Ellis. Ellis, do you have a hat?
No, I did not have a hat.
Do you want one?
Sure. My dad has a hat. He was wearing it all last week in his Podnutz shirts.
All right.
In the Atlantic Fest.
Well, I'll send you one. And that is compliments of Ray. So thank you very much, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
And that reminds me, Caleb. I talked to Caleb before the show. Caleb Foltz, who is the creator of the Android App Addicts app, and he told me to tell the people of the show that the app was pulled from the app market for some stupid reason that Google messed up, I think. But it's back now, and it's under the name Podnutz Android App Addicts. So that's where you go check it out. So the app is back up. Go grab it. It's free. Android app. It is free, right, guys? Is it free?
You told him not to make it free with the charge, but I think he still has it free.
I don't think I said that in those exact words.
He said